I just got that filter song stuck in my head. I'm exhausted. It feels like my consciousness is about to fade away. Hey, are you alright? Don't fall asleep until we reach our destination. Are you listening? Could this be the effect of the drug wearing off? The memories I thought were gone are starting to come back. Oh! Wait, nope. Wait, what? Are you listening? What were we talking about? You weren't paying attention? Well, I guess I can see how you'd be lost in thought right now. Anyway, we need to talk about how to get out of this situation. Futaba's monitoring of Akechi's phone has confirmed it. He did indeed have an ulterior motive. It's on a completely different level than just that. Not only was he trying to frame us, but he thought he was the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns. His offer to assist us was simply a plot to frame the Phantom Thieves and kill Cocaine. If we go into Sis's palace, as he suggests, we'll likely be met by a large ambush of police forces. Wow, they even knew before they went in. To think he would be this far gone, I know now what it means to feel a chill down my spine. Furthermore, he wishes to bring a police squad from reality into the palace. If the 8 of us can enter at once, it's not inconceivable to think a larger group is possible. He may even be able to bring in vehicles or other special pieces of equipment. So this really was just a setup to shift blame onto us. He made us go after Okamura, then once we triggered the change of heart, he killed him. And he told us he had seen the true culprit, but it was him the entire time. The whole time he was working with Makoto's sister, he was really just some homicidal maniac. Come on, we gotta take that bastard Akechi down. Isn't that recording we got enough proof to do it? No, Akechi is merely a tool. His orders come from elsewhere. And what's kind of interesting about this is Akechi even said earlier that there's a big chance that the guy doing the killings is just a tool of something bigger. So it's kind of interesting if that was Akechi hinting to his own leash. Thank you very much. Thank you for the coffee, darling. Okay. An unimaginable fiend is capable of arranging the murder of a suspect of... Wait, an unimaginable fiend capable of arranging the murder of a suspect of a police station. I think in a police station. Unless we find out who that is, we will continue being targeted even if we defeat Akechi. But what means do we have of learning his identity? We'll have to make Akechi say it, though once we do, that mastermind will likely eliminate us. I think that will be the case eventually regardless of whether or not we learn his identity. The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because we're an easy target to blame for his crimes. If he realizes that's no longer possible and abandons that plan, he may opt to kill us immediately. Damn it, so we don't got a choice but to go with that bastard suggestion. Oh, hey, what's up, Siri-chan? But if we go into the palace as told, Ko will get arrested and then murdered by Akechi. Palace. The palace. Yeah. Siri-chan, what are you doing? Actually, there's something I'd like to say regarding... Aha! We can use the palace to our advantage. Way to get past Akechi and get the mastermind to lay off us, all while learning his identity. Okay. Okay, if he wants to kill Ko, why not let him? That is inside the palace. Yes, we could have him kill the cognitive Koku, all the while believing he killed the real one. It seems it's our only option. Listen close, everyone. I have a plan for how we can carry this operation out. Awesome. Okay.
Ever since the death of their teenage leader, the Phantom Thieves have fallen silent.
Oh, think about how Dad feels. Oh, no.
However, the police intend on continuing this investigation until the case is fully solved.
Because we just didn't come home, in his mind.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work. Where are they?
Waiting upstairs. Go tell them to come on down. I'm gonna fetch him.
Never mind.
You're her sister, correct?
Makoto told me everything. Futaba-chan, I'm sorry that I caused you so much trouble this past summer.
It's ancient history now.
Man, that goddamn detective.
Look who's here.
Hey, you big bastard.
How have you been?
I mean, ghostly. Yeah.
You're not floating. It truly is a relief to see your face.
Thanks, girl.
Was you guys faking me out? I swear to God, if you fake me out, that is... Oh, there is a bad ending. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, if you guys have been playing me for like the last 3 months. Oh, but I got the good one! Yes! Oh, I did. So how'd you get the bad ending? Oh, if you rat your friends out. Oh my... I was this close. I was this damn close. I didn't want... it wasn't to rat my friends out, it was just to try to get Sainijima to goddamn help me. Oh. So, yes, the message of Persona 5 is indeed snitches get stitches. Oh, okay, I didn't expect him to commit suicide. Kenshi got the last laugh. Savage. He's a murderer. He deserved to die. Suicide is cowardly. We finally have peace. We can finally breathe easy now. A worthy end for a villain. Akechi is Bay. Come on, leak his name. Oh my god. He killed himself, huh? I guess we'll never know his motivation. So, Akechi and Shido are in cahoots. They've taken out the SIU director. This must be all for political gain. This must, at this point, be for that election. We have to find a way to stop it. It feels like my consciousness is about to fade away. Hey, are you right? Don't fall asleep until we reach our destination. Are you listening? Because Shido keeps going on about how he wants to steer the country. Could this be the effect of the drug wearing off? The memories I thought were gone are starting to come back. So did we set that serum up so that he would forget? We must have got Akira to forget those memories so that the truth serum wouldn't bring them out. So the question is, how did we make Akechi forget? Are you listening? Anyway, we need to talk about how to get out of this situation. Futaba's monitoring of Akechi's phone has confirmed it. He did indeed have an ulterior motive. It's on a completely different level than just that. Not only was he trying to frame us, but he was the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns. His offer to assist us was simply a plot to frame the Phantom Thieves and kill F-Gun. Oh my god. I see why the moderators probably had a hard time. All of those times I was speculating about Akechi. There must have been so many people trying to spoil it in chat. Oh my goodness. If we go into Sis's palace, as he suggests, we will likely be met by a large ambush of police forces. To think we would be this far gone, I know not what it means to feel a chill down my spine. Furthermore, he wishes to bring a police squad from reality into the palace. Yes! They were from reality. If the 8 of us can enter at once, it's not inconceivable to think a large group is possible. He may even be able to bring in vehicles or other special pieces of equipment. So this really was just a setup to shift the blame onto us. He made us go after Okamura, then once we triggered the change of heart, he killed him. And he told us he had been the true culprit, but it was him the entire time. Oh, he had seen the true culprit. All the time he was working with Makoto's sister, he really was just some homicidal maniac. Come on, we gotta take that bastard Akechi down. Isn't that recording? We've got enough proof to do it. No, Akechi is merely a tool. His orders come from elsewhere. The grand mastermind behind this all. That you, Shido. An unimaginable fiend capable of arranging the murder of a suspect of a police station. Unless we find out who that is, we will continue being targeted, even if we defeat Akechi. But that means... What means do we have of learning his identity? We'll have to make Akechi say it, though once we do, that mastermind will likely eliminate us. I want pancakes so bad right now. I can't remember what the pancakes conversation was. What did Morgana say about pancakes? I'd like to see the scene replayed. The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because we're an easy target to blame for his crimes. If he realises that's no longer possible and abandons that plan, he may opt to kill us immediately. Damn it. So we don't got a choice, but go with that bastard's suggestion? But if we go into the palace as told, we'll get arrested and then murdered by Akechi. Palace. The palace. Actually, there's something I like to say regarding. Aha! We can use the palace to our advantage. Wait, was the interrogation room in the cognitive world? That's why. Was that why Sainijima showed him the phone? Did that put him into the cognitive world? It must have been, because that guard outside the door was a shadow. Oh, what's this all of a sudden? There's a way! A way to get past Akechi and the mastermind to lay off us, all while learning his identity. Really? You've got to be kidding me. If he wants to kill, why not let him? That is inside the palace. Yes. Yes, we could have him kill the cognitive Kun, all the while believing he killed the real one. Yeah, that's it. It seems that's not our only option. Listen close, everyone. I have a plan for how we can carry this operation out. Oh, it's so good that I made him look at that phone. Or I made Sai make him look at that phone. The plan would have gone to tits.
Ever since the death of their teenage leader, the Phantom Thieves have fallen silent. However, the police intend on continuing this investigation until the case is fully solved.
For real?
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work. Where are they?
Waiting upstairs. Go tell them to come on down. I'm gonna fetch him.
So I need him as part of the crew.
You're her sister, correct?
Makoto told me everything. Futaba-chan, I'm sorry that I caused you so much trouble this past summer.
It's ancient history now.
Man, that goddamn
No, what a little
detective.
asshole. No. Oh, I'm taking a break. Let my brain process. Man, this has been juicy. Juicy. Who's all juiced up in the chat? Oh, I'll continue. Oh.
Hey, you
yeah.
big bastard.
I thought I'd never see you guys again. Let's all hug. Let's all
How
hug
you
and
been?
kiss. Ghostly.
You're not floating. It truly is a relief to see your face.
Damn well is Makoto.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know we tricked him yet.
We pulled a sly one on him. We outsmarted the fox.
Still.
I have a plan for how we can carry this operation out. That is still confusing. Oh my god. I hope you guys are just as mindfucked as
Man.
I am.
Look who's here.
Aww!
Hey, you big bastard.
How have you been?
I'm actually getting. I mean, ghostly.
You're not floating.
I'm gonna fucking cry.
It truly is a relief to see your face.
Other special pieces of equipment. Okay. So this really was just a setup to shift the blame onto us. Let me clear something up too, because it clicked in my head for a second. When I said I potentially thought Haru was the one earlier, I thought she was the one to sell us out, not that she was like the fucking true culprit guy. That I actually wasn't sure if it was going to go hand in hand up until the very, like, now. Anyways, even his pieces are all fitting together now. And he said fucking Shido's name on the phone, so now we know.
Ever since the death
And
of
knowing
their
is half the
teenage
battle.
leader, the Phantom Thieves have fallen.
It's ancient history now.
Actually, it was like 3 or 4 months ago. I'm pretty good. I mean, I died ghostly. I'm pretty good, you know.
Thank goodness.
I think I got one hell of a trip recently. You guys aren't gonna believe it.
It truly is a relief to see your face.
How am I not bruised anymore?
I bet that more.
I'm exhausted. It feels like my consciousness is about to fade away. Hey, are you alright? Don't fall asleep until we reach our destination. Are you listening? Good this be the effect of the drug wearing off? The memories I thought were gone are starting to come back, and I think there were still 1 or 2 other scenes that we needed to go through.
Are you listening?
What were we talking about? You weren't paying attention. Well, I guess I can see how you'd be lost in thought right now. Anyway, we need to talk about how to get out of this situation.
Futaba's monitoring of Akechi's phone has confirmed it. He did indeed have an ulterior motive. It's on a completely different level than just that. Not only was he trying to frame us, but he was the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns. His offer to assist us was simply a plot to frame the Phantom Thieves and kill Jiro-kun.
Fame the Phantom Thieves?
Yes, of course.
Or the Phantom Thieves?
If we go into Sis's palace as he suggests, we'll likely be met by a large ambush of police forces.
To think he would be this far gone. I know now what it means to feel a chill down my spine.
I've infected you!
To chill a fill down my spine! Furthermore, he wishes to bring a police squad from reality into the palace.
Really? If the 8 of us can enter at once, it's not inconceivable to think a larger group is possible. He may even be able to bring in vehicles or other special pieces of equipment.
Well, that answers our question about how Jiro was actually arrested in Saya's palace.
Yeah.
Man, at this point, there's going to be our entire armies blundering into the metaverse. So this really was just a setup to shift the blame onto us. He made us go after Okumura. Then, once we triggered the change of heart, he killed him. And he told us he had seen the true culprit, but it was him the entire time. Just like we said, of course.
Man, I really hope someone picks up that phone, because I called it! The whole time he was working with Makoto's sister, he was really just some homicidal maniac.
Did you say homicidal?
I don't know what you're talking about. Come on, we gotta take down that bested Akechi. Down. I put an extra down in there.
We had 2 episodes of nothing but voice, and now we can no longer read lines.
Isn't that recording we got enough proof to do it? No, Akechi is merely a tool. A really big tool. His orders come from elsewhere, the grand mastermind behind this all. An unimaginable fiend capable of arranging the murder of a suspect of a police station.
Unless we find out who that is, we will continue being targeted even if we defeat Akechi. So here's a question, Billy. What do you think of the fact that we knew it was let me try that again. It is extremely obvious from the beginning, it is like not even hidden that Shido is like, if not the boss, but heavily involved in it. I mean, as it turns out, he's the boss. Do you wish that it had been a surprise?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I was quite shocked when I found out in 4
Right.
who the was.
I figured it out, actually, but the way I figured it out, and I was really proud of that, but the way I had figured it out was actually process of elimination. I just pegged locations and people, but...
I mean, it's like if you're playing a Castlevania game, and you're like, oh, what? The final boss is Dracula? Oh, what a shocker. It's like, duh, of course. I don't know, just, for a game like this, I'm just kind of about the fact that we were able to correctly deduce that it was Shido.
What do you mean you're kind of What does that mean?
My apologies. I'd much prefer it to be a surprise, or at least something that isn't so blatantly obvious.
To be fair, I mean, it was clearly told to the player, which is why there being such a big deal about the characters figuring it out.
Yeah.
Makes it maybe less satisfying.
Yeah.
Because it's not as much of a big deal to the player because the player's known the whole time.
Right.
But that's not really how it works when it comes to, say, like a lot of TV or even some movies or books. Mm-hmm. Where because like typically the I'm gonna say the viewer, which isn't necessarily the correct term, but that's just the one I'm gonna use. The viewer generally does have more information.
That's true.
Than like the protagonist, so that's not really any different there. I guess the one that was really the surprise is Akechi, but we already addressed in the previous episode quite a lot of stuff about that.
Yeah.
I guess it would have been nice to actually get a surprise. Like, you want to know what would have really done it for me? Is if the person who had that heart attack and the mental shutdown was Shido.
Yeah. I mean,
that would have been a surprise.
I had a theory many episodes ago that maybe the SIU director was secretly the one behind it all, TM.
That would have been really interesting, because then they would have set up Shido the entire time, and then pulled the switcheroo on you.
Yeah.
Like, while Akechi's talking to him on the phone, it's also like, oh, and by the way, and then Shido's like, "Argh!" and Thud falls over.
Right.
What a great plot twist that would have been. Oh, well, that's fine. That's fine. But what means do we have of learning his identity? We'll have to make Akechi say it. Though, once we do, that mastermind will likely eliminate us.
Like over his phone, to the mastermind in question.
Yeah, and Shido was like, don't use my name.
I think that will be the case eventually, regardless of whether or not we learn his identity. The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because we're an easy target to blame for his crimes.
Yeah.
If he realizes that's no longer possible and abandons that plan, he may opt to kill us immediately.
Yeah, all of that is correct.
Damn it, so we don't got a choice but to go with that bastard suggestion.
But if we go into the palace as told, Jiro will get arrested and then murdered by Akechi.
Palace. The palace. Actually, there's something I'd like to say regarding... Aha! We can use the palace to our advantage!
What's this all of a sudden?
There's a way. A way to get past Akechi and get the mastermind to lay off of us, all while learning his identity.
Really?
You gotta be kidding me! If he wants to kill Jiro, why not let him? That is, inside the palace. Yes, we could have him kill the cognitive Jiro-kun, all the while believing he killed the real one. Yeah, that's it! It seems that's our only option. Listen close, everyone. I have a plan for how we can carry this operation out.
Now, obviously I really like Makoto.
Right.
And she is like basically the secondary main character.
Right.
Like deeply involved in every storyline and its execution after her appearance, with the exception of one, but it doesn't matter. So, in the end, she even thinks up the big plan. Shouldn't this one have been on Joker?
Yeah.
Joker really should have been the one to think of the plan.
Yeah.
Instead of this, well, I get why you're spacing out.
Right? Yeah, no, I see what you're saying.
I mean, I understand the spacing out thing. Of course, the spacing out thing is because of the, like, woo, because, you know, memory manipulation.
Right.
Or not manipulation, but you know what I'm saying, the truth serum. But is he going to have a chance to actually show that he's the leader of the Phantom Thieves?
Right?
Or is really Makoto the one who's quite honestly the leader of the Phantom Thieves? Because she sure seems like it.
Right?
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work. Where are they?
Well, she's one of our confidants now.
That's true.
We did max her out after all.
For Sojiro to actually be able to trust her after what happened, that's...
She did save Jiro's life.
Yeah, she did. She did. No, there's no question. I mean, we knew from the beginning that she was going to be on our side. Just because of that's how it was presented. So.
Right.
And I'm glad that she finally, that when she made that switch, when she awakened to true justice,
yeah.
and it was like, bammo, and then she starts going out on a limb for us, because it's the right thing to do. And I'm really glad for her.
Waiting upstairs. Go tell him to come on down.
He's hiding in my fridge.
I'm gonna fetch him.
You so much trouble this past summer.
And that's the first thing she does is apologize for that. It was wrong. She knew it was wrong.
Yeah.
When she did it, she was just completely lying out her butt to try and get something out of Sojin.
It's ancient history now.
Besides, not only is she helping him out, Not only did she save Gino's life, but she straight up admitted it and apologized. It's all good.
Man, that goddamn detective.
Look who's here.
Ta-da! In a school uniform, no less.
Hey, you big bastard.
I half expect him to have on like a cheesy mustache or something.
I guess he was captured in a school uniform.
Yeah.
Because he shouldn't be wearing a school uniform.
Right, well, that's what he would have turned back into when he left the metaverse.
Yeah.
How have you been?
I have had the weirdest weekend.
I mean, I died. There was that.
You must be fine if you're joking around like that. It truly is a relief to see your face.
Have you ever slept in the metaverse? I have! Wonder what you dream of in the metaverse.
Real world.
He killed himself, huh? Guess we'll never know his motivation.
I see, but this will allow me to continue to work outside now because I'm supposedly dead. Oh, interesting. Although I feel like I'd probably have to wear like a wrap around my head or something. I mean, they have my face all over the news. Reality into the palace. Yeah, okay, they are sort of explaining it.
If the 8 of us can enter at once, it's not conceivable to think a larger group is possible.
I see, okay, so he sort of, I guess, showed them how to get there?
He may even be able to bring in vehicles or other special pieces of equipment.
I see, okay. Okay. So we were still inside the palace. That's how I was still in my clothes. He let them know how to get in there, and he brought in a giant army of police to come and get me. I see it. It makes sense now. Yes, okay. I was right about that. It really is just, Akechi is just the hired gun, basically. He's the one, but it's really Shido that is the puppeteer, I suppose. He's the one who probably came up with this plan. I see. But whose palace? How do we get a fake of me, though?
Listen closely, everyone. I have a plan for how we can carry this operation out.
Look who's here.
Hey, guys! I'm back! Aw.
Hey, you big bastard.
That's right, back from the dead, assholes!
How have you been?
Can't keep a mofo down. Pretty good. I mean, I died.
You must be fine if you're joking around like that.
Ghostly.
It truly is a relief to see her.
I didn't expect him to commit suicide. Oh yeah, that's right, the world thinks we're dead. There's that too. The world thinks we're dead. But apparently we have tricked everybody. I really want to learn how we managed to do this. Like, I know they tried to explain it before. My consciousness is about to fade away. That's not good, bro. You need to go talk to somebody about that. I know they tried to explain it, but I don't get it. Maybe I'm just stupid. I don't get how it all worked. Be this far gone. I know now what it means to feel a chill down my spine. Yeah, that was me in the last episode, dude. Ha! I beat you to it. Oh, God, was that bone-chilling. Furthermore, he wishes to bring a police squad from reality into the palace. Ah, so I was right. We were still in the palace. He just brought the entire police with him. Shit! He will likely eliminate us. Oh, that's pleasant. I think that'll be the case eventually, regardless of whether or not we learn his identity. That is also true. I mean, we know who it is. It's Shido, the rat mother frickin' bastard who tried to rape that girl. He's the reason we have a criminal record in the first place. This is how pissed I am at that man. Yeah, that's it. So wait, I have a cognitive self, but I have a persona. Does it actually work that way? It seems that's our only option. Listen close, everyone. I have a plan for how we can carry this operation out. Okay, this seems like kind of an asshole. No offense. How does that work? How do I even have a cognitive self?
Ever since the case is fully solved.
Oh God, poor Sojiro. He probably doesn't even know anything.
Come on.
Oh, never mind. He knows everything. That smarmy coffee dad bastard.
I'm gonna fetch him.
They all know I'm alive. Well, at least he does.
This last summer.
Oh yeah, that was your fault, now that I think about it. God damn it, I don't know whether to actually be happy you're helping or just be angry. So many conflicting emotions, damn it.
You big bastard.
What up, you little bastard?
How have you been?
I mean, ghostly. Wait, I died. Ghostly. I'm gonna say ghostly.
People are gonna be freaking flipping out when they find out we're alive. I still don't know how we're alive. Excuse me. I'm exhausted. I feel like my consciousness is about to fade away. Hey, are you alright? Don't fall asleep until we reach our destination. Are you listening? Could this be... Oh, she got me! Could this be the effect of the drug wearing off? The memories I brought back... I'm sorry, the memories I thought were gone are starting to come back. Dude, what? Are you listening? I am, I guess. Anyways, we need to talk about how to get out of this situation. Futaba's monitoring of Akechi's phone has confirmed it. He did indeed have an ulterior motive. It's on a completely different level than just that. Tell me about it. Not only was he trying to frame us, but he was the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns. He offered to assist us. His offer to assist us was simply a plot to frame the Phantom Thieves and kill Akira-kun. If we go into Sis's palace, as he suggests, will likely be met by a large ambush of police forces. To think he would go this far, to think he would be this far gone. I know now what it means to to feel a chill down your spine. Furthermore, he wishes to bring a police squad from reality into the palace. This is what I don't understand. If the 8 of us can... That makes a lot of sense. That would make a lot of sense. Now that I think about it. Do you realize how many times we've pulled people into the metaverse? Well, the only instance that I can remember was with An. She got like pulled in with us. If the 8 of us can enter at once, it's not inconceivable to think a large... I just figured you'd have to have like the nav or associations with the nav in order to be able to get it. He may even be able to bring in vehicles or other special pieces of equipment. So this really was just a setup to shift the blame onto us. He made us go after Okumura, then once we triggered the change of heart, he killed him. And he told us he was, he told us he had seen the true culprit, but it was him the entire time. Damn, dude. The whole time he was working with Makoto's sister, he was really just a homicidal maniac. Come on, we gotta take that bastard Akechi down. Isn't this recording, we got enough proof to do it? No, Akechi is merely a tool. His orders come from somewhere else, from elsewhere. The grand mastermind behind this all. The unimaginable fiend capable of arranging the murder of a suspect of a police station. Unless we find out who that is, we will continue being targeted even if we defeat Akechi. But, what means do we have to learn his identity? We'll have to make Akechi say it, though once we do, that mastermind will likely eliminate us. I think that will be the case eventually, regardless of whether or not we learn his identity. The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because we're an easy target to blame for his crimes. If he realizes that that's no longer possible and abandons his plans, he may opt to kill us immediately. Damn it, so we can't get... We don't got a chance but to go with that bastard suggestion. Oh my gosh, is this like... Did this happen at some point? Like, is this after the fact? Or are we just like... Am I sitting there like stoned out of my mind or drugged out of my mind just listening to what's happening? But if we go into the palace as told, Akira will be arrested and then murdered by Akechi. Palace? The palace! Actually, there's something I'd like to say regarding... Ah, we can use the palace to our advantage. What's this all of a sudden? There's a way to get past Akechi and get the mastermind to lay off of us all while learning his identity. Really? You've got to be kidding me. If we want to kill Akechi, why not? Wait, if he wants to kill Akira, Why not let him? That is inside the palace. We could have him kill the cognitive Akira-kun all the while. Oh, okay, so this is before. All the while believing he killed the. Oh my god! So he thought he was killing the real Akira. That's why the real Akira got killed. I mean, that's why it looked like he died. Cause it was all cognitive. Was that why they gave him like the that's why he had to look at the phone? Did he have to look at the phone to like trigger that switch? Yeah, that's it. Seems that's our only hope. Okay, listen everyone. I have a plan of how we will carry this operation out. Damn, Makoto's so big brain, dude. I'm so glad I freaking romanced her. Holy fuck!
Ever since the death of their
Oh my
leader,
god,
the
that's so
Phantom Thieves have fallen
fucking
silent.
crazy. Ever since the death of their teenage leader, the Phantom Thieves have fallen silent. Well, they don't even have a bot, like, so they're just going by word right now. So he basically killed a shadow version of me. Or like a cognitive version of me. And I was there the whole time. I was just there, just fucking smirking, just looking at him like, you fucking idiot. Dude, we got one up on Akechi-kun.
However, the police intend on continuing this investigation until the case is fully solved.
Yeah, there you go. They're gonna find out something's up.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work. Where are they?
Upstairs.
Waiting upstairs. Go tell them to come on down.
I love how everyone's just so chill, nonchalant. Like, I'm over here like semi-traumatized. I'm like lied to. I'm freaking... I don't know, dude. I've been all over the place and back.
I'm gonna fetch him.
Wow.
You're her sister, correct?
Makoto told me everything. Futaba-chan, I'm sorry that I caused you so much trouble this past summer.
You should be.
It's ancient history now.
Nah, that's cool.
Man, that goddamn detective.
My god.
Look who's here.
Hey, the man, the myth, the legend. Ah! Oh, I'm so happy.
Hey, you big bastard.
You fuckers had me going for a second.
How've you been?
It's only been a day. I mean, ghostly.
You're not floating. It truly is a relief to see your face.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know we tricked him yet.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised he didn't pick up on that. Not gonna lie, Akechi's always been like very, I don't know, he's just always been very, like I mentioned before, he's as sharp as the freaking beak on his face.
For your money.